Nothing I can do. So here we go. Chapter 2, or Act 1. The sisters and those we don't know, aka the cons. And as always, can't hear the background music because it's glitched. Um, well, good afternoon. So this is the rumored greetings, right? Boss always said, greetings important. Good afternoon. Huh? Mm-hmm. What are these little ones? I feel no malice towards. I don't feel malice from them, but it seems that it's constantly staring at my leviathans. It says この人たちが逃げないということは危険な生物ではなさそうだけど. It says the fact that these children, aka leviathans, aka penguins, the fact that they don't run away from them, it seems that they are not a creature of a dangerous being. It says っていうか真似して同じ方向に首を掲げたり、ひれと手とか上に上げたり可愛いじゃない。So it says, my goodness, the fact that they would mimic, they would mimic wherever the Leviathans turn. So if the Leviathans puts their tail to, the hell just happened? The Leviathans would mimic, right? They would mimic the exact movements that those little things, right? Little things mimic the Leviathan movements. So whenever they turn to the head to the left, they move their head to the left. Whenever they raise their hands, they raise their hands. And so Melt is like, wow, they're little cuties themselves, aren't they? My goodness. It says, at least they are not spirits. So technically, they're not spirits. But then again, I don't think they are a living creatures that knows the basic knowledge. It says, yep, there's no living, there's no intelligent life forms that could conversate fluently, popping up every so often out of nowhere. Maybe they're life form due to magical concern. Maybe a familiar of sort. Maybe a illusionary species of the unknown from the future, or maybe they're fairies. There's a lot of possibilities within them, but from here, I have no clue, and I can't give a decisive decision what they could be. It says, because of the circumstances and the current scenario we are in the singularity, because the singularity's coordinates are unknown, it's affecting the other mechanical machines and the observational circumstances as well. So I can't get a full grasp of them. It says, yes, but at the same time, we're making sure that your existence, master, your existence proof is being concentrated heavily because of this. So please do be at ease. So practically, you're asking us to investigate all on our own, correct? So I'm going to ask this straightforward. Who are you? What are you? Please don't ask us that. We are, we are we. I like it says wagahai. 我が輩たちは我が輩たちであるぞ。深いな。That's deep. It says we are here because we're just here, you know? Hmm. It seems that they proclaim themselves as waga hai. So they pronoun themselves as instead of male, female, it is a waga hai. It's like it's like a me, right? It's a me in a different dialect. It's a I don't know. It's a I wouldn't say respectful, but at the same time it is a yeah, it is a proper noun that kind of respects itself in a way. So waga hai. That's saying ware ware wa? Yeah, at least they're not fucking aliens, right? Is it even if we are able to conversate, the topic is a very yeah, the topics they're trying to hold is nowhere. Hey, it says, hey, you slaves, don't hug them without my permission. What? They just kind of started clinging onto your arms? Who cares? Stop hugging them. It's chasing the spirit. Yeah, it's chasing my spirits too. What's happening? Huh? It was hey, this smells like boss. Smells like boss. Smells like boss. Ah, let's play. Huh? It says, Master, the direction that they've headed, there's something, and that's, I've detected a servant reading from their direction. Oh, this is where we meet the Trunk sisters, huh? Huh? The sea monsters that was near the shore. I don't think I see them anymore. Sister. Big sis. Oh, pfft. To you koto wa, tsumari anata tachi ga kya. So that means that you guys were the one. Ah! Boys, let's play! We've been, yeah, we're reporting in. We've been saved. They're pretty good. It says, yeah, hold on a minute now. Hold on a minute. Just wait a little bit before we play, okay? Let me have a conversation with these people. Um, who are you? Um, it says, yeah, sorry for the late introduction. My name is Chunchuk, and this one, Now, Nichan, you can't be silent. First impression is very important, after all, you know? So don't stare them down. You have to introduce yourself. Chenni. I'm I'm Big Sister's little sister. Oh, I guess it's barely a manageable pass. I really do wish you give more, uh, you know, effort to your introduction, but well, anyway, us together, we are called the Choi. Yeah, the Choi sisters, the Cho sisters, aka Trong. When we realized we were here, いや気づけばここにいましたので、このチトル召喚されるとサーベントだというものだと思います。It says, yeah, next thing we realized we were in this island or this location. The fact that the fact that we are here, summoned, I believe we might be the servant that maybe has something to do with this land, perhaps. I'm Protag from the land of Karudeo. I see. Miss Protag, or Mr. Protag. Well, thank you for your introduction. 握手なぞしょうもないの しようもならただじゃおかないぞという目 stares at you stares at you intently, thinking that if you're trying to get a handshake from her, you're not gonna come out alive. It says, but what is this karudea? Well, I'm really glad we were able to have found a able to find an opponent that we were able to have a nice conversation with. We just arrived at this location, you see. So let's start trading information from the get-go. I guess it's best if we explain our situation first. I see. A minute or minute singularity. If it were to be left alone, the world will be in crisis, or something bad's gonna happen. Then if that's the case, we definitely cannot leave it alone. It says, well, then what are your situations? We have many things to ask and many things we would like for you to answer. I'm so sorry. It's I'm sorry to tell you ahead of time. We too do not have much information. We do not have much information as you might think we do. It says right after we were summoned here, all of a sudden these little ones were assaulted by assaulted by demonic beasts. And then when we looked at it, we couldn't help but to save them. And then when we saved them, it seems they'd taken a liking of us. And now this is what happened. It says, at very first, we only saved one. But for some odd reason, everybody started to become fond of us. It says, as expected, it's probably because of my oldest sister's greatness. My older sister's charisma and leading skills are quite, is no better than number one, of course. Do you have any problems with that? I don't. Sister loves sister action, huh? I don't know about charisma, but anyway, it seems that now they were saying that their friends were being chased. So when the when the child notified of their danger, we came out here as fast as possible as well. But it seems we were a little late, and you all have saved their little lives. I am very thankful. Yep, I guess I should give you my thanks in that circumstance too. Thanks for the help. Thank you, you two. Once again, thank you. You guys were the same. With like Boss helped us out. Boss, the boss. Sate. So they're boss, and the boss, and they're boss. I wonder. So, what are these living creatures, and what are they? From what I heard, they're cons. Very sorry. I too don't really understand what they truly are. I think they used to be the I think they used to be the owners of these. I think they were the. I think these are the children that used to run among these lands. It says, "Oh, the reason why I call them kon is because we pronoun them. We named them kon. In my hometown, kon means children in some sort of nuance. So I just call him a child. I believe not being able to call them by their name will be very distracting and very problematic. It says, I sincerely agree with that statement. Whenever you're trying to face something unknown, naming it is the first step of understanding them. And, well, I have to ask, those cons, is it everybody? Yeah, is everybody gathered around here? All of them? Nope. There's a lot more here and there, everywhere. It's not like we know every. Yeah, it's not like we know every single little ones that are around this place. They always increase in numbers or lose in numbers. So maybe besides this island, there might be more. Yeah, besides this island, there might be more on the other side. Huh? It says, "Yep, I would like to explain more in detail, but yeah, instead of standing here talking all day, why don't we change locations first, shall we?" It says, "In order for the safe cons to gather around and create a safe haven, we made a light base of sort in order to make them feel safe, including us as well." Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a wish that could. That is definitely a wish come true. Yeah, we were going to make base camp. Yeah, we were planning on creating a base camp in this early moment. Anyways, that's awesome. Then let us move forward. If you'll follow me, it's not that far, so please don't be wary. It seems like they've formed a relationship where they don't have to say anything and they would follow relentless yeah, without anything, aren't they? I don't know if the cons are yeah, I don't know if the cons are very honest and very true to themselves, or maybe perhaps the persuasiveness or the leadership of the sisters or the girls might be yeah, might playing the case. I don't know which one's which. Stare. Huh? I see. I see. It seems that you're staring. It seems that you it's yeah, though stare, I have now figured out that you are quite interested in someone as great as I. I know. I understand. 分かっておるじゃな. It says you two seem to understand who exactly I am. I am definitely the one who would lead the village and the people to greatness, and I will become the perfect empress. Ha ha ha. Huh? We just wanted to see because we wanted to. Hmm. Yes, yes. Keep baffling those nonsense. この太陽の光も格夜という輝きをまとう英知いや余震新帝王の姿を当然に見にしたのじゃいや今日もしよう It says that's perfectly fine because the sun has shined under the holy empress herself in Didi, and you're witnessing her in with your raw eyes. Of course, you'll be dumbfounded and only get to stare. All right. I will permit you to walk along together with my slaves to your base camp. Let us go. Wow. Yay. It seems that these cons have a very friendly nature to them and seems like they're very friendly towards people. It seems like the other two and the master, they're here as well. They don't know what to do. It says, "Hey, we've never met in the very first, but I have something that I want to tell you. You have piqued my interest. You have my curiosity." It says, "I feel like you, whenever I look at you, I feel like this very strange, this strange feeling. It feels very close and very far away, and I feel like I want to one up you or show myself off." It says, "Is that so? Luckily, I feel the same exact way. It says these little cons, right? These little cons, if they're going to be very playful or very loving, right? Very loving and very attachful. What's the word? It's like they like humans or very friendly, very close, very natsupoi, very easy to please, I guess. Yeah, whoever is going to enjoy or love the higher grade of one of us is going to essentially Melt is kind of fucking trying to show off to Rush Google that I'm better than her. It says I believe this is a high time where we should compete on who can be the best here and now. Yeah. Let's have a competition where who can lead these little ones to the best and brightest locations. So with that said, yes. With that said, 重要で勝負よ。重要で勝負だわ。Dots. So it says, Irashkigal says, 有用さで勝負よ。批准さで勝負だよね. So Lambda says in numbers. Irashkigal says in how great they are. So essentially, one says quality, one says quantity. Dots. It seems that you and I don't get along, do we? Why don't we just do our own best and not mesh with one another? I agree. Are they friendly? Are they best friends? Well, I really do wonder. Technically, it's complicated. Because if you don't know, that whole interaction was definitely Sakura versus Rin. A little interaction there. While they're technically both sisters, from the very get-go, they like to compete with each other. But they'll never able to come up with the same topic, right? And so it's just a nice little Tiki EXT. It's a little complicated, little ones. Don't worry about it. Oh, I see. Everything you can do, I can do better? Yeah, pretty much. Eye for an eye. Yes, sir. Oh, what the fuck is that? A very strong looking merman. Dude, are we gonna get like Seaman? Are we actually gonna get like another Poseidon type servant? I swear to God. We might get Seaman as a welfare servant. Yeah, it's a nice interaction of